It's one of those nights. A little tear comes to my eye. Yeah. I guess it's never meant to be perfect, is it? Not a single soul would understand perfection. I know imperfection. I give my best, you know, in a Navy uniform. And my mom watched me fall apart. It's really hard, man. Sleeping in a car, you know, and that's saying I'm fucked up, but, you know, it is like, and what? It's another mom. Yeah. She died, man. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I guess we're gonna be. She died, man. Passed away. Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I know. You know, it's... yeah. So many parts, right? English, right? They teach me that shit in the fucking Navy. Honor, pride, integrity, leadership, all that shit, right? You give everything. You fucking die for that shit. You fucking motherfuckers. You fucking die for that shit. And your mom watches you. Your mom watches you. Yeah. And your fiance, your girlfriend watches you. Yeah, she watches you too. You fall apart because it's hard. Fucking shit's going down. And you don't even know it's going down. It's just going down. And you can't talk about it. It's the government, right? The fucking government. It's you and the government. Who the fuck is the government? You don't know. You're 18 fucking years old. You're a fucking kid. It's sad, man. It's fucking sad. You're a fucking kid, man. I didn't know any better, man. Yeah, you don't know any fucking... You know, the devil and the Satan all come out at once. You know, they fucking... Jesus and Satan. Who the fuck would even care? Who knows? I don't know. Oh my God, they wrote so many stories about this shit. My mom passed away, you know. And it's good. She passed away because she's sad, man. I know she is fucking sad. It wasn't meant to be, man. And she passed away. It was sad. I know she was sad, man. You know, there's a lot of reasons she was sad. I know she was sad. You know, you can only have some, you know, man, you know, it's like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare, man. I would kill myself in the VA. I would literally blow myself up if it meant anything. It's not meant. They would laugh it off. They would laugh it off. Oh, another crazy man. Another crazy man. No one, very few people know. Very, 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 very few people know. But it even gets worse than there. It even gets worse. Way worse. I don't know if you ever been in a test, an experiment, and Navy, fuck them, man. They know what they're doing. These motherfuckers. And the Navy, you know, or any military branch, Army, Navy, I don't know, Marines, they're all trying to save money. Oh, you know, and then they're trying to fund you know, fund other fucking countries, other people. Like how many? Israel is one, Mexico's another, Saudi Arabia's another. I don't know how many other fucking countries. 1 billion fucking countries. 100 other countries. Federal aid. Look it up. Federal aid. John F. Kennedy. Federal aid. 100 other countries. Or, yeah, it's over 100 countries they're giving support to. And they fucking look at you as an 18-year-old kid in America, born here, and they're like, oh, you know what, we're gonna give you nothing. 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 I mean, it's gonna make it so backwards that you can't even think straight in the military, a reserve program, or even active duty. Doesn't matter. But in general, they're all the same. Leadership, all that shit. You know, long story short, is like, you look up Sea Air Mariner Program, Sea Air Mariner Program, or the NRF, Naval Reserve Force Guided Missile Frigates, FFGs. You know, I was young, I was 18. They put me on a fucking combat ship. Part-time, like FBI, like CIA, like the hit squad, like, you know, everything. Delta Force, you know, if you were to say that boot camp was mini boot camp, I mean, it goes on and on. It's so terrible that you won't even understand. And I couldn't even go to the VA. I was there, and I couldn't even go to the VA because they said I was, you know, they tried to use my contract against me. And, you know, it's rough, man, because my mom watched all that. My mom watched it all. And I lost my girlfriends. It's hard when you're put in terrible situations. And, it's a contract. That's the other part. This is illegal shit. These people that are American have no, 90% of them have, 95% of them have no idea what a federal contract is. You can't walk away from it. You can't walk away from it. And you have a contract for 2, 5, 8 years. I don't care what the time is. And if you're put in a unit that is being experimented or tested, then you have no choice. You might not even know. But you're feeling the stress. And it's not normal. Like, go to 9 to 5 job. This is something so abnormal that you wouldn't even know. Because it's so abnormal that most people don't even comprehend it. 99% of people don't comprehend it. You know, Jocko Willink is somebody, I mean, I watch his stuff, you know, I'm like, God, you know, and Jocko Willink will just be on there talking and about good leadership. He's a leader, he's an officer. I don't remember if he was a Mustang or not, but, you know, I think he may have been an officer right from the get-go, which is different than being 18 years old, and joining the Navy and going to Great Lakes boot camp and putting your ass on the line with no questions asked. You're a baby. You don't even know what a contract is. You're just told that, you know, your country has your back. They put you in shit that you don't even know what's going on. Like, you know, and your mom watches it, right? And you're like, what the fuck, dude? You're trying from the get-go. You have no fucking clue. And then they talk about leadership, right? Leadership when the VA denies you. VA says, fuck you, man. Or, you know, and that's after your mom dies. My mom was a Vietnam veteran, combat soldier, Army infantry, 11th infantry, 1966 to 1968. Dependent mother, mom. She didn't even know that. Maybe she didn't know that. I don't know. I don't think she knew that. She had kids with the combat vet. 60. The worst years of Vietnam, supposedly. The worst, most deadliest years of Vietnam. Michael Albert Hassay, my father. I have pictures of him, almost. You look, and you can look at the website. I love that guy, man. I met him finally. That guy was so beyond. He tried to kill himself. Not on purpose. He tried to. I really, you know, he survived so much. But goes back 3 generations. Albert Hassay. Michael Hassay is my grandfather. I never met him. He's a Navy vet. Navy lifer, 30 or 20 years. World War II, USS Bradford. He had my father in 1948. And my father was born in 1948. And my grandpa, his dad, was still in the Navy. And there were no emails. You're just born an orphan, basically. You're always deployed. In the Navy, you're deployed a lot, especially then, on these destroyers. And my father was an orphan, more or less. You know, he didn't have a good childhood. He told me, you know, he was drafted in the fucking army at 18 fucking years old in 1966. He tried to, there's no pulling together. There's no pulling together. You guys, yeah, this is my life. What is pulling together? That's my resume. Google, fuck you. Facebook, fuck you. You guys run the internet. Whoever the fuck runs, I don't care. All I wanted was a girlfriend to love, and that's all. So I joined the Navy because I knew Dad was missing. My dad was missing. And you can look him up, Albert Michael Hassay. And you look him up on the VA cemetery website. The VA cemetery website. Look him up. There's a finder. And guess what? He's number 6, maybe? I'm thinking he's number 6. Look up and look at number 1. Albert Michael Hassay. My grandma. And this, my grandma named my dad Michael Albert Hassay. And my name's Aaron Michael Hassay. My dad gave me his first name. My dad passed away. He told me he was a murderer. He lived such a good person. He loved people. He had a rough life. He had a really rough life. Yeah, really rough life. It really is true. I share it. I share it because it's true. And, you know, I just hope for the future. Truth is real. And it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, it's just the way it is, you know. Like, it sucks. I love you guys. Jocko Willink is a good guy. I can see it in his heart. You know, I went through a lot. There's a few other people. Oh. Oh, God. Wow. Yeah. God damn it, man. You motherfuckers, dude. Shit, man. David Goggins. David Goggins, that's another guy. I don't know if I mentioned it. David Goggins. I can't run like that anymore, man. And an Army disqualified me for transferring from the Navy to the Army in 1998 for spine stenosis, spine and musculoskeletal and psych. You know, I was 22 years old, man. I tried to transfer to the Army, get out of the Navy. I couldn't handle that shit anymore, man. It wasn't even normal, man. Navy SEALs had to shut it down. Navy SEAls just got straight eliminated this fucking fucked up program that the Navy was doing. On the other side, the Navy SEAls would have just eliminated it. The Navy SEAls don't let that shit happen. The Navy SEAls wouldn't even let it happen for one fucking day. Navy SEAls would have shut that shit down. But I suffered in that shit because the motherfuckers don't care about right and wrong. They only want to save money and shit. You know, run me through the grinder like more than 1,000 times. You know, like fucking. And I couldn't handle it, man. I mean, I was falling apart, man. And my mom watched it. And here I am. Man. My dad, my mom, I love you guys, man. I try my best, man. It's just hard because I'm on medications. I was in so many street fights, I don't know how many street fights, so many fights, thousands of fights, I mean, really, man, not one, but a million, 100, a lot of, I mean, you know, and so I got hit in the head, you know, and so like, I still need a girlfriend though. I still want to be hugged. I still want to be loved, you know. So I pray to God. I do. God's on my side. I can be a good leader. I am a great leader. I just know that I'm not ignoring this shit. David Goggins talks about his dad. My dad's a Vietnam combat vet, infantry, Army, 1966-68, in the jungle, 11th Infantry, Light Infantry Brigade. I met him, I talked to him, he mentioned the massacre, My Lai massacre. His infantry brigade was involved in that. Lieutenant Kelly was involved in that. He passed away shortly after. But I mean, as far as like he couldn't speak about Vietnam, there's nothing cool. He was sent home, and no one. He was traumatized. He couldn't even talk. No one, you know. It gets even worse than there. It gets even worse than there. I'm a good leader. I can't hide from the fact that the VA ignored me as a kid, and the VA ignored my father as an adult, and and my Navy was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. There's no fucking questions about it. Absolutely insane. There's no way to fucking sugarcoat that shit. And it could have killed the average person. It really could have killed the average person. As far as like stress, and it could have killed it really could have killed the average person. And they say that, you know, it's a fight, right? It really bothers me that you see the real story. They're like, oh yeah, let's just help all these other fucking countries out, endlessly. Let's find other. They don't care about you and the military 100%. Like, care. You know, you saw that with Joe Biden. The guy didn't give a shit to do it correctly, 100% correctly, to get his guys out slowly and methodically. And without this threat that he put him under, he just fucking didn't give a shit. It's like, you know, these motherfuckers, and then they go talk about like helping people at the border and shit. They have enough time to do that. They don't have enough time to do something like get your guys out safely and effectively. You know, like there's no other option but to fuck up. No other option. You can't get your weapons out. You can't get the guys out. No other fucking option, right? Just only one option. To fuck up. Like, do it in a way that you fuck up, you know? And it makes you wonder, right? I mean, you know, people like question that, but they just go, you know, and then when they do an experiment on me, right? It says actually a test program. Test with, admittedly, you know, these motherfuckers knew that shit was wrong. What? To save money? Is that what the question? So then that gets back to the money part, right? And that's what it becomes real. You just see what humans are all about. They don't care about other humans. They care about, like, something that's not even human. Not even fucking human. They're not even fucking human, man. The rules are written. They just fucking do shit that's not even human. They don't care about humans. It wasn't even human to start from. They have no fucking context of human reality. Like they only see like something else. It's so weird, but to get away from that, you know. And leadership. They don't leadership. Like they couldn't run a little league team, a baseball team. They're not leaders like that, you know. Like they're not motivating people. They're like you know, everyone can make a mistake, but shit, man. That's why everyone needs to go to boot camp. That's why everyone needs to go through some fundamental honor, pride, dignity training and get that framework. Israel and Russia does it. It's called conscription, where you're forced to go into military or civil service at 18. You know, you have to serve your government. In America, they got rid of that. It's a voluntary thing, which I think is terrible. Because you have a little group of people that really believe in pride, dignity, honor, and they have to do it, and it's a contract. It's not a question of like, will you do it? It's a contract. It's a legal federal contract. The training you'll get and your expectations. And you have this other group of people, 90% of the other people are like, oh yeah, the only reason we exist is because we have all these rights. And we're born with them, and we can choose to be drug dealers, drug addicts, infidels, whatever the fuck we want to be, and the only thing we care about is that the police treat us properly when we get caught. You know, the police are only other people that have any contract that, you know, get drug tested, otherwise drug testing or otherwise to serve, you know, like their population, like the police and the military. And if you go to Mexico, they have the federal police operational in Tijuana and other states, so to go against the drug cartels. And so the mere fact that you think that the military in America is not separate, you know. They do the National Guard here, but dude, we're talking about like keeping our society together. And a lot of citizens, they don't care about, you know, they don't have that fundamental training, so they just, you know, and it's a rough world out there. Then you got the capitalists that are trying to use them. The capitalists are trying to use them. And then they import labor, and it just undercuts, or they export labor. It's one or the other. It's all about the bottom line, right? It's all what comes out of that printing press. It's not about anything human. It's about what comes out of that printing press. Okay. What comes out of that printing press. And so, you know, there's a lot of stories that Joe Biden might be a nice guy, right? Israeli, dude, fuck it, I don't care. Jews, look up Norman Finkelstein, Noam Chomsky, E.M. Poppet. So many people, good people, talking to a few. It runs across all borders. I think some people are sociopaths. Definitely sociopaths. I don't give a shit about religion or right or wrong, or it's about getting their next high like a drug addict. Whether it be money or whatever, sex, I don't care. But, you know, and that goes across all religions, all people, and controlling the masses somehow, some way. It doesn't matter. You don't really control the masses. They don't really give a shit. But, you know, I think they have this idea they need to control the herd. Whatever it is, sociopaths or whatever it is, the mentality behind it. But I was used as an 18-year-old kid, and now I'm here to talk about it. And my mom, my dad, and I'm not alone. This is very real. I love you guys. David Goggins, Jocko Willink, the Navy, the military in general. Are my brothers. And it wasn't supposed to be glamorous. There's no glamour. I'm just trying to be real. Be loved. I got my benefits, but I don't know if I have TBI. I guess it's, I need a little help, man. I'm 45. And I don't know what that means. You can look at AaronHassay.com and see my medical history. Love you guys. Bye.